And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You take a look at the Grizzlies, a season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And of course, there's the Rockets, 8.5 games behind them. And the Houston Rockets starting five. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, in the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5. All right, we're in the middle of the season. Here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Now here's Van Vliet. Now Şengün. The fader. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant against Van Vliet. Morant passes to Clark. Jackson has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's just unfair. 6'11 Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Smith outside. Pass to Green. Şengün with a screen on Smart. Green kicks to Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Şengün. No good that time. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Now here's Morant. In the loss to the Knicks the other night, definitely was not himself. And it's blocked by Şengün. Green against Smart. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Eason. He had 15 points last outing. Cans it from downtown.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here's Morant. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Morant with it, picked up by Van Vliet.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for the Grizzlies, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston. 2 on the clock, and he makes that one. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
Showing off his touch, Van Vliet making easy work off the mid-range.
Now here's Morant. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Clark, the pass to Morant. Off target with his 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Van Vliet. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
Now here's Morant. A shake. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Morant. Van Vliet passes to Easton. In the corner, Smith with it over Jackson. And it's Smith missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet left side. Back to Green. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Şengün. Puts up a 3. Shot by Eason. No good. Memphis trailing here. Smart finds Morant. Jackson with the screen. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And he knocks down the first one.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. He got it up. Can't hit that one. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Morant is out there with Kennard, and it's Edey in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Holiday. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And Holiday, here we go. Double team on Holiday, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers in Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the three. Here's Whitmore. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Outside Jackson. Drills it from outside.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Smith checked in for the Rockets. And Van Vliet comes in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Akini picks one up.
A true leader on the floor. Van Vliet knows how to run the offense very efficiently.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. For Memphis, they come in off the loss to New York. Huff passes to Kennard. Pippen against Van Vliet. It's Pippen with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressive.
Jalen Green's checked in for Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Green passes to Smith. It's rebounded by Memphis. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Huff, covered by Van Vliet. Kennard for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Van Vliet outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brooks kicks to Smith. To the paint. Second chance effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Pippen against Green. It's Pippen with the drive. It's good. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Sinks the triple.
The nice handle move there by Green.
.107 left to play here in the second quarter. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. He's been making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Dylan Brooks. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. You look at Eason, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
These guys are stoppers. There is no sign that it's too tough for them.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Van Vliet passes to Green. Lets the three fly. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Morant drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 13.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Houston Rockets.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The Grizzlies leading by 6. And so in the game for the Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
And Green gets it to go. Here's Morant. Clark, a screen on Van Vliet. Morant passes to Clark. Morant against Şengün. It's Morant with the drop. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That's good from Morant. Rockets trail by 9. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. I came back as a Grizzlies player. I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Picked by Clark. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 6 points.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Dillon Brooks.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here's Eason. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Now Clark, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. And it's Morant missing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out to Smith from downtown. Another miss by Houston.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And then Morant rams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Van Vliet. The Grizzlies making the shot. Going inside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Memphis leading by 8. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Huff. Memphis moving it around. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. There's a screen. Pippen with it. Now defended by Şengün. Jackson has the open look. And again, Memphis no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Green dishes to Smith. Over Kennard. And Smith gets double teamed. Pocket 6. Green. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Şengün. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Van Vliet with a screen on Kennard. There's Green with the 3. Edey with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's the pick. It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3. And a deep 3 from Kennard. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Pippen is out there with Kennard. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Edey. And it's Huff in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. On defense, the Rockets, it's a 5-point game. It's Morant with the drive. Outside Jackson, just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And it's Morant missing. Rockets shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Bain against Brooks. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant kicks to Smart. Stolen by Thompson. Into the lane. Second chance shot. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
It's deflected. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To tie it up. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant throws it down.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
And Whitmore throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Morant passes to Clark. It's rebounded by Houston. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession. And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Rockets making the shot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith checked in for Cam Whitmore. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. Jalen Green's checked in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
You can't be overzealous trying to guard VanVleet. That's how you get in trouble.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Shooting for Houston, Fred VanVleet taking 2 shots.
And so VanVleet nails both of them. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Green against Smart.
Marcus Smart is just an absolute dog on defense. Look, he is annoying.
VanVleet outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant against VanVleet. Clark a screen on VanVleet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Morant doing a good job using the pump fake to his advantage.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Green against Smart to the left wing. Şengün kicks to VanVleet. Back to Şengün. They grab their own miss. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And finished off by Morant.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Now here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Huge points from Şengün, the big man from Turkey, stepping up.
Bobbed up there for Clark, and stolen by Eason. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was...
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Green in the post, guarded by Smart. Green, the pass to Şengün. Up again, got it! And tie game, that is a huge basket right there.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
Here's Morant. Will count. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here is Van Vliet filling in the perimeter slots. It's Smart in Bain. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at point guard. And Green gets it to go.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
They set the screen. Morant. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Smart against Green. And it's blocked. Pushing it up. Jackson finds Smart. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Edey, covered by Smith. Jackson against Van Vliet. On the clock, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Count the basket. Şengün's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. And he drives in, and Morant throws it down.
You gotta love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that line.
Green against Smart. Green gets to Şengün. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Smart. The Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bain. That's 36 points for John Morant. He gets trailed by 4. There's Green with the 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one's good. Morant.
Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look ahead.
Green against Smart. Şengün with a screen on Smart. Green. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 41.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Pass to Eason. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team. At the line for 2.
He gets the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
And it's Green, missing.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody has the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.